Have you ever stopped yourself to think that if you don't start improving yourself now, then you might never get the chance? Like, time is changing drastically, and people are constantly busy changing their own life. People are working hard to improve their lifestyle. At least they are trying. On the other hand, you are seeing yourself growing the worst version of yourself at becoming miserable and pathetic day by day. And instead of working on it, what are you doing? You are just making excuses. If you don't take any action, you will find yourself growing more miserable every day. You look in the mirror and hate what you see, and that feeling will only get worse. If you already feel miserable about yourself mentally, it's time to make a change. I've seen many people giving more focus on physical improvement, which is actually very important, and not enough focus is given to improving your mindset, which is important as well. Your mindset is what that helps you to set higher standard for yourself, and you know what? People see you the way you see yourself. Hi you all, it's Ashika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing 10 realistic steps that I personally focused on to transform myself from a pathetic and confident and insecure person into who I am today. And I am still on this journey, still improving myself and trying to becoming an even better version of myself in 2025. The first step is fix your goal firmly in your mind. It's very easy to say that start now, do not wait for next month or next week. But even if you do start, you're likely to give up it early because you haven't set that goal firmly in your mind. Without a strong mental commitment, staying consistent is nearly impossible. You have to set particular goals in your mind and you have to think about it often and make it a part of your daily thoughts. When your goal is deeply rooted in your mind, it naturally helps you to take action and stay consistent about it. Fix a goal and just start. Here's the truth. You won't work on something until you feel a genuine sense of urgency. The urgency comes when you set a clear idea in your mind. Once that idea is firmly planted, your mind will push you up and it will consistently give you flashbacks about the negative impact if you don't do anything about it. Your mind will constantly push you with reminders and flashbacks. For example, if your goal in 2025 is to lose weight or gain weight or achieve your dream body, you need to commit to that mentally. Visualize the negative impact of not taking action. Imagine how you'll feel if you don't achieve your goal. When these thoughts are deeply rooted in your mind, this will drive you forward and push you to take the first step. Why I kept this point first instead of keeping something like start now? Because I've said in this video at first that I'm going to focus both on internal and physical improvement.
Your mind shapes your actions. When you set it to work, it will drive you to change your reality.
Once that you have set your goal in your mind, the next thing that you should do is immediate action. Now, stopping is the most hardest part. At least you have the reason set in your mind which will constantly push you. Once you push yourself and start working for your betterment, the journey will be so easy for you. Now, let me give a quick example that is based on me. So when I was on my weight loss journey, I never skipped a day. I never skipped any part of the day and didn't touch any junk food for constant 6 months. I continued this for constant 6 months. Yes, it was more than difficult for me. I set it in my mind that I need to change my physical self and it became my fear. Every morning this thought is to fear me that if I don't change myself 6 months, if I don't see me in a proper lean figure, I'm gonna hate myself even more. This became my fear. This fear worked on me continuous 6 months until and unless I lost my weight. And whenever I felt like no, I should not work out today, the fear always worked on me. It pushed me each and every time. That's what I'm trying to make you understand, that first of all, you have to set a particular thing on your mind. You have to make a fear out of it. You have to think about the negative impact. Then only it will push you up every time. If you're thinking about, no, I think I should lose my weight, or I think it's the time to achieve my dream body because it's already 2025. Girl, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, there are numbers of videos on YouTube. Start now. Don't say yourself, okay, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Then you woke up and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it out of me. Seriously? You'll never achieve your dream body like that. Never. If something is striking on your mind that, okay, I need to do this, do it right now. right now, because I know the starting is a very hard part, but once you do it, the journey will be so easy. Once you take the first step, it's no longer waiting for motivation, it's about building momentum. The initial struggle will eventually fade as your progress will become the reminder of why you started. Here, the key isn't consistency, it's about discipline. When you show up every day, even on the hardest days, you will start seeing results. And with every small victory, the journey will feel rewarding. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. And once you're committed, you'll realize that what seemed difficult at the start becomes second nature.
The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment.
Identify your insecurity and work on them. People often hide their insecurities instead of fixing them, and ignoring them often make it worse. The first step to growth is to be honest with yourself. Acknowledge what's holding you back, whether it's self-doubt, fear, or comparison. Identify all of these insecurities in yourself and take deliberate actions to overcome them. Hiding from them won't help, but confronting them will. Think that you can't speak well, take action about it. Go speak in front of the mirror. Read book of self-growth, self-improvement, and self-communication. Don't let your insecurities to control you. You know what? The person you are seeing right now, I was the most insecure creature on the planet. I was insecure about my entire existence. Back in those days, I couldn't speak well. I had zero confidence. I always questioned my existence every time. Then what I am doing here? Why I am like this? Why I can't go out with friends? Why I can't communicate? Why I can't socialize? As I grew up, I realized that no, this is not me. I am not this type of person. I'm not an introvert, shy person. I had a great personality which was actually hidden in me, and it was my work to pull that out from myself. And I'm saying exactly like this. You know what? I was so weak in communication now, but I understood at some point that I love to communicate. I love to speak. You know, when people used to talk beside me, I couldn't able to put myself in them, like my words, because I was so out of words. I didn't have confidence at the first place. I always curse me that, bro, why can't you speak up? Why are you like this? Why are you so shy? Why can't you talk? Some point I realized that no, I'm not shy. I'm not like this. Yeah, I can't speak well. I have the ability to talk. I have the ability to put my point forward. And you know what? I tried my level best to change myself from a pathetic girl to this who I am right now. But I am so proud of myself now. And you won't believe, we had our first trial advocacy competition in our college, and where we ranked 9th position. Like my team ranked 9th position and went to top 10 among 30 teams. We had zero idea about trial advocacy competition, and I was a speaker there. I was praised by everyone. I was praised by my teammates. I was praised by our opponents. It was a very good feeling for me, because you know, that old Ishika would have never believed that I got flashback. Once upon a time, there was me, just stand totally empty, couldn't able to speak much. She was so underconfident, and from that I have got up to this level, and I am so proud of myself right now. It's not easy to fight insecurity, because I have personally experienced the pain. I went through this pain for 4 years, and right now sitting here, I can confidently say that I have no insecurity left in me. You can take inspiration from a book named Daring Greatly. The author is Brené Brown. Basically, the author here emphasizes the power of vulnerability. She teaches us here that acknowledging our imperfection, we push ourselves to grow.
Uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. This means allowing yourself to be seen even when there's no guarantee of acceptance or comfort.
Example, if you fear about public speaking and hiding that opportunity or ignoring that opportunity will only deepen that fear. Stop comparing yourself to others. Girl, when you compare yourself to someone else, you are not only putting yourself down, you are sabotaging your self-worth. Constant comparison shifts your focus from what you have to what you lack, leaving you feeling inadequate. Remember, people see you the way you see yourself, and if you keep on comparing yourself, then you'll eventually reach a point where you'll fail to see anything good about yourself. And this is the exact thing that happened with me. Everything I hated about myself, everything that I do, I hated. Everything that I do, I hated. I hated the way I dance. I hated the way I speak because of comparison. I hated the way I look. I hated the way I look and I always wanted to look like others. I always wanted to look like others, and I reached in such a worst point where if somebody asked me, what do you like? Ishika, what do you like? I couldn't able to answer it. I didn't even know what I like. I didn't even know about it. Like, what I like. I don't know. You'll start doubting about your abilities, becoming your harshest critic, and ultimately losing respect from yourself. Instead of comparing, focus on your progress. Celebrate your strengths and acknowledge your growth. Everyone's path is different. What worked for you may not work for others, or what worked for them may not work for you, and that's completely okay. You stop comparing, you gain self-confidence, you gain clarity, and you can pull out the best version of yourself. Growth starts with self-acceptance, not by measuring your standard with someone else's.
Comparison is a thief of joy. Don't let comparison steal your uniqueness. The only person you need to outdo is the person you were yesterday.
Eliminate unnecessary people from your life. Now here's the reason. Some people will constantly pull you down to their level. They will constantly drag you down to their level, projecting their insecurities into you. They'll criticize, they'll gossip, they'll try to discourage you. They will try to discourage what you want to do in your life. It's not because you can't achieve something in your life. It's because they fear your potential. They will never let you grow. They will never let you grow in your life. And I don't want you to stay with somebody who has no potential in their life, who has no goal in their life. Holding on to such people does nothing but to drag you down to their level of negativity. You have to be very clear, you have to be very particular about your surrounding, because being with somebody or being in such a group where you are not getting valued, where your ideas, where your goals are not getting valued or encouraged, girl, why are you staying there? Why are you putting yourself down like them? Why are you putting your standards down like them? No, you don't deserve it. You have to surround yourself with those who will challenge you to grow, by seeing whom you will get inspired every day. Oh my god, she's working so hard for her goal. I think I should work for my goal as well. This type of mindset will automatically come on your mind if you are surrounded with such kind of people who will encourage you to grow every day. If you are with them who doesn't even care about their career, who doesn't even value your growth, who always try to criticize you, or even who try to drag you down on their level, you will feel like that, okay, this is happening in life, let it happen, just go with flow. This type of negative mindset will come on your mind automatically, because everything depends on your surrounding. Everything depends on the people whom you are with. Try your level best to be with someone, to surround yourself in a group where action will speak, whose action, values and mindset push you up every day. These are the individuals who will genuinely feel happy about you when you will succeed in your life instead of amplifying your problems.
You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means your environment matters. When you choose the right company, you're choosing growth, positivity, and self-improvement.
Raise your standards. When you raise your standard, you are redefining what you're willing to accept in your life. It's about setting a higher expectation for yourself. It can be like relationship, goals, friendship, etc. etc. By doing so, you push yourself to grow instead of settle for less. Raising your standard doesn't mean aiming for perfection. It means striving to be better than you were yesterday. The moment you expect more from yourself, you will find motivation to rise to the challenge and create a life you're proud of. Lastly, develop a growth mindset. Now, what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is a belief that your intelligence, abilities, and talents can be developed through efforts, persistence, and learning. Give you an example. Suppose you are trying to learn a new skill, but you are not doing well in that. And a normal mindset people will think that's okay, I think this is not for me because I am trying so hard but couldn't able to do it well. So I think this is not for me. But a growth mindset will help you to think, will make you think that okay, right now I can't do it, but with constant practice, I can master that skill. Stop seeing yourself being limited about your current ability. When you believe that you can grow, you can develop, you set yourself up for success. Growth mindset, every challenge becomes a lesson and every failure becomes an opportunity. And every success is a reflection of your dedication to growth. So that was it for today's video. Hope you find this video helpful, and if you do so, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to continue this self-help series because I am personally liking it, where I could share the solutions of the problems that I suffered when I was, younger, when I was in my school days. And to be very honest, I know that transforming yourself or fighting insecurity is literally not that easy. It will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time. But if you are disciplined about it, if you're consistent and if you're desperate about it, that I will love myself enough. I have potential. I have abilities. I have to find myself, because you have to take your time out. You have to ask yourself that what do I really like, what I can really do, and you have to master yourself in that.